Hello everyone. So I had a really nice solo game the other day where I got 27 kills, and I decided to upload it with commentary so I can explain my thought process and decision making. I'm also gonna try to give as much advanced tips as possible and point out my mistakes. The video is not intended for educational purposes. The only reason I'm making this video is so I can show off my skills, because I'm obviously the best player in the world. The commentary is gonna be really detailed, so if you don't want to listen to me talking through the whole video, you can find the no commentary version down in the description. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. So first tip, I figured out today that you can change your minimap into a square so you can see a larger area. It's under the general tab. When you're jumping from the plane, always mark a bounty contract. Don't bother with the other contracts, they are not worth it. In these types of buildings, sometimes the contract appears on the roof. That's why I land on the roof first. I always recommend getting the deadly silent over other gadgets, since it gives you extra speed and silent footsteps are OP. At this point I have a shotgun and a sniper rifle. Shotguns are not very good in this game, and I'm not very good with sniper rifles, but I decided to head for the bounty target anyway. I should have looked around more to find an assault rifle before I engage. Here I'm trying not to make a sound so I can sneak up on the target and get an easy kill. I forget that I have deadly silent. I start running when I hear him pull his parachute. I see another guy here, but I want to kill the bounty target first. I missed the roof, and I don't want to engage my target from below since he heard me already, so I decide to switch targets. I remember I have deadly silent, so I use it to rush, but I couldn't find him.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
I wanted to use the gas grenade and rush him, but my grenade falls short. I didn't know gas grenades explode on impact. The guy on the roof starts shooting, so I take cover. But they use an airstrike on me, so I'm forced to get inside the toilet. And I finally pick up the PKM. I don't want to peek again cause I'm low. I hear a guy behind me and I get the first kill of the match. Here I run and wait for him. I hit him a few times and hide. I don't peek while he's firing, then I peek, and because he overcommitted, he dies before going behind cover. He should have either gone back immediately after I hit him, or he should have fully committed and not tried to run back again. I loot the bodies and head for the shop. I buy armor plates, UAV, which I immediately use, self-revive and supply drop.
UAV entering the AO. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
I'm watching the gas station because I see someone in the radar. About my loadout, I don't know what is the best weapon. I used to use M4, but I switched to M13. For the first perk, I recommend cold-blooded, so thermal scope snipers can't see you, but EOD is a really good choice as well. For the second perk, always use ghost. If you want a sniper rifle as secondary, you can find one from the dead bodies. For the third perk, use battle hardened for the most value, but spotter is a nice choice as well. Use C4 for lethal. Semtex is okay too. For tactical, I recommend gas grenade, but anything works.
Be advised, UAV is being
I was gonna run back and get the sniper as my secondary weapon, but I decided to use the crossbow instead.
Enemy dropping into to the AO.
I see a guy here, but I want to loot the box first, so I would have enough money to respawn. I hear someone inside, but I'm not exactly sure where. I'm being very cautious here, cause I don't know where the enemy is. I just check if he's on top. Then I purify that spot for an easy kill. At this point I don't have a clear goal, so I decide to head for the shop to buy UAV. I hear gunshots to my left. I'm being cautious here cause I don't know if the second guy is still alive, but I don't hear any steps, so I assume he's dead. I use a UAV and I get another one for later.
Entering the AO. You've got a loadout drop inbound.
I decide to head for the roof, but it doesn't work out.
Safe zone relocated. Be advised, UAV.
I assume he's on the right, so I decide to approach from left. So I almost died here. I got lucky, but just look at this. As I'm approaching, he was running in front of me and this fucking bush blocked my view. Amazing. If the guy you killed has mines or claymores, just put them below the loot. So if anyone comes to pick up the loot, you'll get a free kill, or at least a hit marker.
I need radar. Send recon.
I buy another UAV and head for the closest enemy. Here I don't like how open this area is, so I decide to wait inside.
Be advised, UAV is
I see the guy getting closer, so I wait for him here. But I think he heard me too, cause he stopped running. I decide to head for the roof. I saw the deadly silent, so I want to use it, then rush the guy outside. But just as I'm getting it, I get a hit marker from the mine earlier. So I just decide to wait here a bit.
enemy UAV overhead.
I drop and look behind to see if the guy from earlier is still there. I don't see him, so I assume he's gone. Here I'm staying behind cover until I know where the guy is. I shoot and when he ducks I use my grenade, but it falls short. I pre-fire behind the wall, but he wasn't there. I use my second grenade when he hides behind the boxes, but it falls short again. Since he's low, I have the advantage, so I rush. I'm still being cautious because he might be waiting for me behind the corner. I kill him, but I don't see the mine he put around the corner, but self-revive saves me. I get the cover to armor up, loot the guy, and head for the shop for UAV and self-revive.
Request recon flyover.
UAV entering the AO.
Then I head for the closest enemy.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Here I spot 3 enemies close by. The gas is gonna be coming from this way. I want to engage the guy furthest back first, so I'll make sure my ass is covered. Also, these two guys are too close to each other, so I'm not worried if they'll be looking at me, and I just head for this guy. I get shot from the roof again, and I decide to wait. Here the killer of this guy will probably come for the loot, so I just wait.
Coming actual, send recon.
There is an explosion, but I thought it's this guy. I get lucky here again.
UAV is bingo fuel.
I see the enemy's gun sticking out. It's 2020 and this AAA game still have problems like that. Shame.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I put down a claymore I found and head for the next shop.
I'll drive. Found a vendor and your supplies.
Enemy
I want to check the building first, cause people tend to camp the shops. I hear shots in the building, so I head for there. I know he's on top, and I try to be silent, but he hears me anyway. I run away in case he chases me, but I hear him armor up, so I do the same.
Okay.
I try to get him with the C4. For people who don't know, you can double tap your use key to blow up the C4 really fast. In PC, it's F. I don't know why exactly I placed this C4.
gas is moving in. Use
After I kill the guy, I hear steps under me, but I'm not exactly sure if it's coming from my side, so I head for the roof. He has self-revive, so I rush. But I got shot from a sniper.
enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
He then uses airstrike on me, and I almost die stuck on the ladder. I look for the sniper, he doesn't show, and the guy I killed earlier drops on me cause he's very smart.
Watch the sky.
I head for the shop for UAV.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Coming actual, send recon.
UAV.
I shoot the guy, but I'm afraid he might peek again and catch me running in the middle of the street.
Enemy UAV overhead.
But he doesn't peek, so I decide to get closer while watching my radar.
Be advised, UAV RTB for resupply.
I don't shoot him cause I can't kill him.
Gas is closing. Safe zone.
I start chasing him and I still don't shoot cause I don't think I can kill him. I want to go from behind him, but I see this other guy and I'm forced to engage. I down him, but I need to armor up fast before the other guy engages me. Here I'm just thinking, please don't rush me, please don't rush me, but he does.
Enemy UAV overhead. Safe zone.
Guys, I'm really proud of this move. When I see him, I just jump to the side to throw off his aim. And it helps me just barely survive.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I go for the other guy, but he already ran away. So I just take the truck and head for the safe zone.
I'll drive. Found a vendor and your supplies.
I try to get the truck through the gap, but I fail and I have to go on foot. I know there's a guy close by, but not exactly sure where. So I'm just being very careful until I hear him on my left.
Gas
is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I wait for him to finish firing here and then I overcommit. The reason I do that is if he picks me again, he would pre-aim the corner where he thinks I would be. By the time he sees me, it will be too late. I use this strat for other FPS games too. It works every time. I hear steps to my left and I got lucky again. I don't bother placing Claymore cause respawn is already disabled. I loot a UAV and use it.
Send recon.
UAV entering the AO.
At this point I want to peek to my right and kill him, but I notice an enemy very close to my left. I had to deal with him first.
Less than 10 enemies remain.
From the UAV I know there's a guy to my left, but my right is exposed, so I check my right first, then I peek left.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
At this point I realize only 4 people left and my heart starts pumping like crazy. Here I'm thinking if I was the enemy, I would try to move to the safe zone through here like that. That's why I keep checking there. I'm not worried about my left side because no one would come out from the safe zone. I see a dead body but couldn't be sure, so I decided to shoot once to be sure. I don't see anyone, so I decide to check left. I see a guy laying behind the rocks. It's a good opportunity to use my airstrike. Normally you're not supposed to get kills with the airstrike because the enemy will just run away. You're supposed to get the kill by shooting the guy while he's running away from the airstrike. But here the guy doesn't try to run and he just dies. I see another guy running on the hill and I don't want to fight uphill. I watch the gas in case anyone's running from it. Here I make a big mistake. I should be worried about securing the high ground, but I get greedy and decide to go for the guy I was shooting. I get the kill, but I make another big mistake of reloading when I don't really need to, and the last guy rushes me. But he potatoes. He also doesn't have armor, so he goes down really fast. Most people think aim is the most important skill in FPS games, but I think it's strategy. Strategy enables opportunity and aim secures the kill. The best way to improve your strategy is each time when you die, you ask yourself what could you have done differently. Were you too aggressive or too defensive? Was your positioning wrong? Did you overextend? Did you forget to pay attention to the zone or the time limits? You can also improve your strategy by changing your perspective while watching your favorite YouTuber or streamer. Instead of focusing on how good their aim is or how fast their reaction times are, try to focus on the decisions they make, their timings and their positionings, etc. Anyway guys, I hope you learned something. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see similar content. Thank you for watching and see you next time.